Hi everyone, you have reached Chronicles of the Gray Hair Diva, and this is your first time, welcome. If not, welcome back. For all of you out there, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that every time I upload a video, you will be notified. Like this video, hit the like button, chat with me in the comments, and when I get an opportunity, I will chat back. And finally, share my video with your friends and family so that they can come to my channel and get to know me also. I'm here today with a video on a few celebrities. The first celebrity up is Lala Anthony and Carmelo Anthony. Unfortunately, earlier this week, Lala filed for divorce from her husband, Carmelo. We first heard of Trouble in Paradise back in 2017, where apparently Carmelo found himself in the arms of another woman. It was alleged that this other woman, he got her pregnant, but we didn't hear much about that after that rumor surfaced. They tried to reconcile in 2018, but unfortunately, I guess that did not work because since 2019, it has been alleged that they have been living separately. So Lala decided this year, 2021, I guess, to do a whole new start, and she filed for divorce. Lala is 41 years young. They have a 14-year-old son together. The son plays basketball. Lala is doing a lot of self-care because I'm sure this is very difficult, or, was very difficult for her to even file for divorce. Why? She's known Carmela since 19 years old, and I'm sure that was her first love. And divorcing is difficult enough. Divorcing the person that you considered your first love adds another layer of difficulty to it. But if they've been living separately for almost 2 years now, or what is that, maybe almost 3, I guess it's time to just let it go. I'm wishing them all the best. I hope that they continue to co-parent well, and I also hope that this does not become a bitter, nasty divorce. I did hear that there is a prenup. So these prenups now, they ironclad, they hard to break. But I almost feel like also that Carmelo, I could be wrong, is not going to do her dirty. It's going to give Lala her fair share, and then he's going to continue to do right by his son. So time will tell, we will see. But Lala is lucky. She has a nice career going for herself. She's an actress. She's absolutely gorgeous. She seems like a really good mom. So I'm wishing her the best. The next celebrity up is Nick Cannon. Well, Nick, he welcomed in his fifth and sixth child, okay? And rumor has it a 7th one is on the way. But let's talk about the twins that he welcomed into the world. So I'm going to say, I got to look. Her name is Abby De La Rosa, okay, gave birth to his twins. They named the twin boys. They named the twins Zion and Zillion. And, they're very excited. She's very happy. This is her first children that she brought into the world. So, her and Nick together have 2, but Nick altogether has 6. And like I said, I have an earlier video on it. It's rumored that he has a 7th one on the way. I'm actually very surprised at Nick. But listen, I wish them all the best. Good luck to her as a mom. Good luck to him as being the dad of 6. And you gotta go all different places to, be the father to all 6 of these children. He has 2 with Mariah Carey. He has 2 with the girlfriend that he had after Mariah Carey. Now he has 2 with this Abby De La Rosa. And then he has another one on the way by one of the wildin' out former models or girls or dancers or something like that. Nick's been busy. Wish Abby De La Rosa well, and God bless the twins, the twin boys, and let's move on because that's a lot going on. And like I said, I'm a little shocked at Nick. And you know what? Fine, you may have money to support all of these children, but there's no way, especially with all the jobs he has. I don't know if Wildin' Out is coming back, but he does The Masked Singer. He's coming out with a talk show. And then if he still is going to be doing Wildin' Out, like, where will you have the time to physically be a father to all of these children. But again, wishing them the best. And to be a single mom of twins, to be a single mom, period, is difficult. To be a single mom of twins, all I can say is wow. Let's move on. The next one up is Messy. I'm going to call her Messy Wendy Williams. Earlier this week on the Wendy Williams Show, she announced that Foxy Brown is coming out with a memoir. And she said, and I'm going to paraphrase a little bit, that she hopes Foxy Brown tells the absolute truth when she writes this memoir. And then she goes back to say that Foxy was with Jay-Z before Beyonce, and she hopes that she puts it in the book. Wendy, you're so messy, and that wasn't even necessary. Even if she was, I'm sure that Foxy has a lot more to talk about than whatever relationship she had with Jay-Z, especially now that Jay-Z and Beyonce been married for how long now and have how many kids together. Anyway, moving forward with that conversation, Wendy goes on to say, and for those of you that don't know, Foxy Brown has a hearing issue. So Wendy Williams says, she does want to read the book, but she doesn't have time to physically read. So she hopes that Foxy Brown does it on Audible. But then she, I guess she figured it was a little joke. I think it was rude. She says that, Foxy won't be able to do this Audible herself because she can't hear. So she's going to have to get somebody to probably read it for her. First of all, most of the people that write a book, they have someone, if they put their book on Audible, they have someone else read the book. A few do read their own book, but a lot of celebrities or a lot of writers out there, they have someone else read the book for them. Anyway, Wendy, she's just plain out messy, okay? Next celebrity up, let's talk about Jennifer Lopez. I did several videos on Jennifer Lopez, and I will stand by this. I do appreciate the way that she doesn't dwell in a breakup, right? She has a breakup with whoever she breaks up with, and she just moves on. Because listen, none of us ever know when our last breath will be on this earth. So why stay in depression over an ex for 6 months, 7 months, a year? But again, I say this, I think under 30 days moving on to someone else is a little bit too quick. But hey, that's me. So anyway, Jennifer Lopez and Alex Rodriguez broke up. We all heard about that. They were supposed to get married. They was engaged for, I want to say, almost 2 years. I guess they were another couple that didn't make it through the pandemic, even though they tried to play it off like they did. But finally, they announced their breakup. So now Jennifer went back to her ex. She went to Ben Affleck. I don't know if that would, matter of fact, I don't think that's a good idea, but this is Jen's life. J-Lo has to do whatever she wants to do, right? This is her life. Well, her and Ben was spotted in a popular, I want to say LA restaurant, and she was showing a lot of PDA. We can have another discussion on another day about how you feel about PDA, or you know what, you can chat with me in the comments. I think a little bit, okay, fine. I think a full-blown makeout in public is a bit much, especially in a restaurant where if you're a celebrity that the paparazzi is going to be there and they're going to be taking pictures of you and talking about it. So my thing is, Jen, was you kissing on Ben like that because you want to kiss on him, or was you kissing on him like that because you want to make Alex Rodriguez jealous? Well, listen, here's the thing about men. If Alex broke up with you and he left you, seeing you kiss Ben, he probably does not even care. He probably gives 2 rats behind. So you know what, Jen? If you're still in love with Alex, here's the thing. In my mind, I am sure that you are. Listen, guys, even when you break up with somebody, the breakup could be nasty. It could be hurtful. But if you truly love them, no matter how painful and hurt you are, you cannot just shut down that love you have in your heart overnight for the person. It takes some time. And that's why I said moving on to another person in under 30 days, I don't think it's a good idea, because you still didn't shake your old person offer you yet. You got to give it a minute. You got to let yourself breathe. You got to do some debriefing. So I think she moved on too soon, but she wanted to ease the pain, and I guess Ben called her and she said, why not? I think it's too much, too soon, too fast, but that's me. You let me know in the comments how you feel about the situation. Let's move on. So the next person we're going to move on to is Jada Pinkett Smith. I love Jada, but lately I'm like, Jada, what are you doing? What's going on? Girl. So Jada, well, let me back up a little bit and say this first, okay? Tupac's 50th birthday, I think, was one day earlier this week. He would have been 50, okay? Him and Jada, way back when, were a thing. And he used to write Jada all of these love letters, and she saved them all. That right there in and of itself is a whole conversation, because Jada has been married for a long time now. I want to say they've been married for over 20 years. How would you feel if your husband or your wife still had love letters, poems, whatever, from someone they dated way before you, and then on that person's birthday, they want to post these love letters in a tribute to them, whether the person is dead or alive? How would you feel? Why does she still have this stuff? And I get it, y'all telling me, but it's Tupac. I don't care who it is. You are married, and you've been married for over 20 years. I would have been, because it is Tupac, I would have gave the letters to his mom, or I would have gave it to somebody to put in a hip hop museum. But I'm not posting a poem/letter he wrote to me on his 50th birthday and saying to y'all, I don't think he would mind. And she didn't just post it, she did an Instagram story where she actually read this letter that he wrote her. I don't like it. I don't like it. But you know, there's been rumors about the Jada and Will Smith marriage for years. I don't know what's true. I don't know what's not true. But I do know this. I'm not married, but if I were, my husband better not be posting or talking about a love letter from his ex, from whatever, and saying how good of a letter or whatever it is, or the poem or whatever. I don't care. Jada is too much. Put it to rest. I believe they opened a hip hop museum in the Bronx. Call the owners, call the people, call whomever, and get those letters that he wrote you in that museum. But they don't belong in your possession no more and in your house. You're married. But let's move on. You tell me in the chat how you feel about this Jada situation and her posting this love letter or whatever. Talk to me. The last one up, and I just got to peek at my notes here to make sure I'm telling you everything, is Rick Ross. So Rick Ross lives in a 235 or 36 acre home. It is the former home to Evander Holyfield, okay? And when Evander Holyfield lived there, it cost him $1 million. $1 million a year just to cut the lawn. Okay. And we wonder why Holyfield doesn't have any money, or much money. Let me take that back. I'm sorry. Much money now. So it cost him $1 million to cut that lawn every year. So Rick Ross, he's fiscally responsible, and he recently did an interview and told everyone how he saves money. He says whenever he can, he rides commercial and he rides coach. Okay, he's not in these first class tickets or whatever. And he also said he brought him a tractor trailer, a lawnmower, or whatever the case you may be, and he cuts his own grass. God bless him. He said it takes him hours, but he's not spending $1 million a year to get his grass cut. He's not going to end up broke. Well, God bless Rick Ross. 236 acres is a lot. And it's a lesson to all of us. Just because you may be able to afford a luxury car, the thing is not just affording it, is being able to afford the upkeep, the maintenance, the insurance, the gas. And I'm just saying that about a car. This is also go for houses. Some people buy these big, extravagant homes with all of these rooms and all of these bathrooms, which is more for you to maintain and clean. So they can afford to get in a home barely, but then they can't afford the taxes, the mortgage, and the upkeep. So Rick Ross giving a lesson to all of us. He's cutting his own grass. He will not be giving any landscaper $1 million a year to keep his lawn in good condition. God bless Rick Ross, and thank you, Rick, for the tip. You letting people know, although you got the cash, you're not going to just be wasting your cash. So God bless him. Listen, guys, thanks for listening. And here's the thing. I want to also say thank you for helping me reach 1K subscribers. I am going to go live for the first time on Monday, June 28th. I'm planning a lot of good things for my channel, and bear with me for my first live because I don't know what I'm doing yet, but we're going to figure it out together. So I hope you can join me on June 28th for my first live. I don't want to quote a time yet, but I'll give you an update. And I want to label Mondays Entrepreneur or Motivational Mondays. So we're going to see how it goes. Check me out on Monday, June 28th for my first live. Keep watching my videos. Keep liking my videos and hanging there with me. Thanks for listening. Stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.